Well, we cut away for a moment.
What
We
the
just
fuck?
track kind of has a curse right now. Very interesting stuff going on here late in the night at Charlotte.
Yeah. Um, we're still not getting funding for this, right?
Nope.
So
So I can just really say anything I
anyway, yeah,
want.
25. Yeah, that's true. Well, we're on prime time. No, we're not. It's 11 o'clock. We're not on prime time.
All right, well here we go.
We have to pull the truck series broadcasting where it's like, yeah, you got to pass on the inside, car on the inside.
Yeah, it's the last Tuesday. Went to my mom's house. We had a little bit of cake.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, very sad. On the racetrack, we got
Holy
guy almost spinning.
Chase Clyde, the race leader. He's up there battling with 34 of Cameron Cosmo. Cosmo will take the lead.
She's trying to hold him off in that high lane out the corner, but they're going to be side by side on the front stretch. And at the line, it's going to be Cameron Cosmo there, still side by side going into turn number 1. Chase trying to get to the inside, not going to get there, makes contact into the outside wall. Got the 42 behind them, trying to get all up in there. That's Seth Ellis, the 81, my bad. I don't know if it's 81. But here comes Chase Clyde to the bottom of the track. Side by side again,
He
big
got
contact.
he got very loose off of turn 4. That was, I don't know if that was intentional or not. We saw them battling earlier today. A little bit of change of subject. We saw them battling earlier today. They were battling in the ARCA race on the last lap. The guy who's leading ended up winning, but really cool pass by Cameron Cosmo for the win.
Now we look back here. They were 3 wide for a minute here. Coming to the backstretch, it looked at least, and still looking like a battle coming through turns 1 and 2 up the track with the 9 truck, and there's one spinning behind them. Looks like Tord in the 17 hangs onto that thing, but running pretty far off the pace and try to regather it back up 3 wide. Now in the back here, and they're gonna go in the wall.
Oh no.
That's a big one. Oh, what the?
Oh my gosh.
I didn't get that. Oh my god. What the hell?
Big hit for the 9 truck of Cam Caraway.
Good lord.
So, first caution of the day. That was a hard hit for Cam Caraway. Did you get that?
I saw him like get launched in the air. I was trying to find him. Well, first incident caution of the day comes out lap 12. The field paces down the back straightaway with Cameron Cosmo as the leader. Chase Clyde drops back to 3rd, and Seth Ellis finds his way in 2nd. We'll be seeing what goes down here on this late
like a
night.
minimum of 100.
Late
night racing here at Parrot's open. Yeah, Parrot was open, but I don't think y'all should pit because there's no need to.
Oh, we got a wreck coming on the pit road. It looked like the 9 truck got into it with 98.
Cam Caraway. He was not happy with I guess the 98 truck. They were battling pretty hard there, and they got into each other coming off of 4. I know we can't see the replay, but kind of visualizing it, got into each other coming off of 4, and then when the caution, I guess technically was coming out because the 98 truck, the 11 door slammed the 9 through the tri-oval and turned the 9 car around. It's a hard hit there, and a little bit of actual like real life truck driving too. You usually have like that hard hit in the early starts of like an intermediate track with some pretty good battling. So we're coming up to the choose cone. You can't run it over. You have to go to the rear. Ooh,
Whoa.
sorry, 5.
Tight shoes going
I
for the
was on me
5.
5 car. I'm sorry.
We're gonna be all lined up for this restart here. You're gonna have Colin Jack and Seth Ellis lining it, or not Seth Ellis, Cameron Cosmo lining up for this restart here, with Matthew Holmes waiting in the wings with Seth Ellis, and then Levi Smothers, Chase Clyde, uh, Brad, and Tord, and then British Thug, Brash Thug. Here we come to the restart zone.
Strauss.
Strauss.
Here they come through
Green,
the
green,
Echo
green.
Park restart zone. Green flag in the air. Wow. Thank you,
And
Levi.
there goes
And the
the
75
field.
car is getting a warning. Wow.
That is
All that was
everyone.
caused because the 75 car.
And they might be still
Wow.
wrecking. Oh, there goes the 81
And the
hard.
9 turns Seth. Wow.
Hard hit into the inside wall.
Was there a fight before the race? What happened?
Might have been. He just completely turned him. That was a crazy looking one there. As you see the 5 and 9
Oh,
battling up the track. Here comes the 19 and 98. Ooh, 5 gets loose off the corner. 3 wide. Man, he got some good racing here.
yeah.
Except for that restart.
Cameron Cosmo running away with this right now, or at least trying to.
Won the ARCA race while battling side by side with Chase Clyde. Chase Clyde dropping back a bit, but came up front at the end of the ARCA race, and he might actually wreck it coming out turn 2. And the 9 just lost it out the corner. He drove it all the way to the inside wall. And now they might be wrecking.
Oh, look at them in the back. They weren't happy earlier on, and I don't think they're still happy right now.
I'd say look out for this back. But 12 to go in stage number 1, though. And Cameron Cosmo holds a strong lead. That might be it for the stage if no one could catch him. The 19 slides it to the inside wall, saves that truck.
I don't know how he's pulling. I don't know how he's pulling away when it's a little bit weird. I have a little bit of suspicion in that. There's no way, even after the field wreck, that he's pulling away that much. But we'll see.
19 spins through the infield. I don't know what happened. Anyway,
17 has had a horrible day so far. Tord has not had a
yeah.
good race.
And looking at it, I think even like with the Indy 500, he's not having a good day over there. Starting 11th on the grid. Or
For qualify, we got qualifying
yeah, for
tomorrow for the
qualifying.
Indy 500. That's for
Yeah.
that was fastest car.
And
Oh, contact for second.
there goes Seth Ellis spinning behind. I don't know what happened there. I think he came up the track and just got into someone. And I think never mind.
It's a dogfight.
I thought Clyde was looking for the 17 there for a second. I'm looking at this 998 right now. 98 blocks all the way to the bottom. 9 trying to get back to the bumper. 98 slides up. And they're going to single file it back out.
So tomorrow we got PPG qualifying for the Indy 500. So you got the whole field, and then you have, because again, only 13 cars make the show. We have more than 13 cars, by the way, in the series. So 13 cars make the qualifying. 11 will be clear to race the 500, and then there will be everyone else, and then the 2 last people, so 12th and 13th place, will fight for that final 2 spots for the Indy 500. That will be tomorrow, and then of course you got the Fast 6 and the Fast 3, and then we'll determine who will start where on the front row for the Indy 500. So that will be pretty fun to watch tomorrow.
We will
It's
have
been a packed weekend over in Indy.
basically this whole racing schedule this weekend at least. So we'll see how it takes place on Saturday. for the Coke 600, the Indy 500, and obviously the rest of the season here on RRN. Ooh, Brad. Loose off the corner under the
Questionable
17.
Monaco.
Watch.
Monaco.
Oh, what about Monaco?
Questionable.
Maybe. They can go up the hill. Well,
Well, 5 to go in stage 1, and it has been different. It's been a different race here at Charlotte than we've
yeah.
seen in the past. I mean, kind of reminds me of what we saw last season of the Coke 600 that we got spread out. Oh, we
Oh
got a
my
wreck.
god.
And that's why I had to delete the
Oh!
roll curbs. Oh, thank you, Chase.
Good lord. Well, caution's gonna come out before to get on the stage.
That's why we delete the roll curbs.
What the hell? Oh. What the hell's going on? There we go. Anyways, no one comes down.
Yeah. So pit road was open that lap. We're gonna come back around. She's going next time by, and we'll have a 2-lap to go shootout for stage 1. There will be no caution at the end of stage 1.
Judging by the starts we've seen tonight, I'm not sure if we're gonna make it all the way back. We've seen a lot of tires spinning off the last restart, but let's see how it goes here. You can see the field pacing out of turn number 4, coming down the front straightaway to the choose
Oh.
cone.
Get the 19 pitting.
There you go. So Levi
Yeah. Oh,
Smothers.
actually, sorry. No, I was wrong. It's gonna be a 1-lap shootout for stage number 1. Top 3 gets points, and right now the top 3: Cameron Cosmo, Levi Smothers, and Seth Ellis.
See how this transpires here. I think we're gonna see a lot of pushing on this restart. This is gonna get antsy very quick.
No caution at the end of stage 1, so that we will keep it green. The caution graphic will come up, but ignore it unless we do have a caution. Green flag back in the air, and 1 lap to go in stage number 1. Will anybody get around the 34 truck? Oh, bumping up the racetrack, 3 wide for the
Oh,
lead. Off of 2.
reckon.
Oh,
There they
no.
go.
We got
34
they
saves it.
Wow, what a save. And Tord up there in the top 3. Can he get some stage points?
And it's going to be a side-by-side finish for stage number 1. It's going to go to the 81 by a nod.
Oh, Seth Ellis. No caution, no caution. But Seth Ellis, yeah, barely got stage 1.
And here comes the 11 for the lead.
Keep it green here. 3 wide for the lead, yeah.
Ooh, they're
Saw how
4.
3 wide worked during ARCA. Oh, save
Whoa.
it. Oh, he did.
Oh, he saves it, and he did. Wow. Is the whole field together.
Oh, my goodness. Here comes Chase Clyde at the 19. Oh, man. Oh, we got 2 cars in the back there. I wonder what happened between the 5 and the 9 truck.
Yeah, both Toyotas back there. 5 in the 1 truck.
4 wide. Oh, 4 wide behind him.
They're
Oh,
wrecking.
no.
Oh, this is going to be big. Saves it again.
Again, yeah. I'd say every wreck is probably going to be a good save like that.
Yeah, I thought we were going to see a big one there. Kind of like 2014 Charlotte, I think it was. Where Almirola got slammed. And man, big crash.
Oh, no, we got a wreck. Yeah, big wreck. Caution is out again.
Oh, man. They got tight coming
We've
off
had
the
a
floor.
lot of cars wrecking so far.
Kind of what you expect from trucks, though. A good race, but at least some wrecking.
A lot of wrecks.
Yeah. 98's
Pit
gonna
road's
spin
open
him.
this time by.
See who comes down here. Is just taking a look at this backstretch. Brings back a lot of memories for a lot of drivers. I mean, a few seasons ago, we had tires set up here.
Yeah,
I flipped
that
over
no,
one, I think.
we were talking about that pre 80 miles per hour rather pit road speed. We were talking about that not pre-race. We were talking about that the other day about that being like almost like a tradition here. And you hate to say that because there was a lot of bad wrecks there, but it kind of is like a
Yeah.
tradition, kind of those tires, and they're no longer there. They were covering up where the road course is now, but now that we got the roval, there's a temporary wall. And when we come here in September, we'll be racing for the roval for the playoffs.
Well, on pit road there, bad day gone to worse for Tord. I think he just collided with the 19 coming into his box, and he had to put it in reverse, get it back into his box. Got a little bit of damage on that left side there. Starting in the back now with the 1 and 98. Cars that were involved in that last wreck, so see how he battles it through today, but it's not looking up for him so far.
We're coming to the choose cone, and whoa.
Whoa. Tight on the choose cone there. Everyone's going to make it through, though. So it's going to be Levi Smothers, and I actually don't know who's outside there.
That is NPC in the one truck. All 4 Tricon trucks are here.
They just need to, I'd say, pull together today. I mean, toward the
Yeah,
issues.
they had some issues at Atlanta and Daytona. Um, it's been a crazy truck season so far. Two super speedways, and then we go to Charlotte. We didn't go to Coda, but again, yeah, we went to Daytona, Atlanta, and Charlotte. That is a crazy trio. But green flag back in the air, inside lane, one of the worst restarts I think I've seen in Charlotte. As NPC on the outside lane, Chase Clyde on the inside, 3 wide,
Hold it.
11
Oh,
bobbing
man.
and weaving,
What a wiggle.
swerving right in front of Levi. As here they go off into 3 and 4.
Levi made a huge move to the bottom, gets bumped back up the racetrack. They're going to be side by side coming off the corner. 81-34 going through the grass, mowing the lawn a bit. He's going to save it, get behind the 81. And up for the lead, Chase Clyde's going to try to drive away 3 by 3 behind. Holmes is going to drive it off. Here comes Levi back to the bottom. 3 wide behind again. Crazy racing here at Charlotte for the Truck Series. Here comes Holmes diving back to the inside, trying to get under Chase Clyde. They're almost 4 wide behind.
Oh,
And oh,
oh,
NPC! Oh, man.
wow. Oh, whoa, 5. He hit the inside. Well, we got a spin in the back. We will keep it green. That is
Crazy.
Jack, his first start in SCRIA this season. In fact, 2 drivers here making their first start, Strauss and Jack. Strauss is driving I want to say the 98. I might be wrong. And
Yeah,
then the
he is.
5 car is Jack. So they will be racing those trucks all season long. But Chase Clyde praying that he can get some sort of run, keep it going here. He's been doing pretty good so far. He was in the back for most of the start of this thing, but now that we've ended stage 1, we've gotten everybody together, at least for a little bit. We've kind of shook up things. Another 19 up there. You got Cameron Cosmo, who got absolutely robbed for stage 1. He's up there in second. Matthew Holmes and Levi Smothers in third and fourth. And then down there in fifth is Seth Ellis, who won the
Man,
season opener
there's someone on the track.
for the kick 'em. It's HDIS. And
I don't
wow,
have mine. I can't.
big hit. Caution is out.
There he goes.
What a hit.
I couldn't catch it. I was looking at the guy.
Wow.
What happened?
But we had a car go into the safer barriers at the start of pit road. That was the number 11 of Matthew Holmes. He, again, I told pit road's open, but again, I told you, coming off a four, I said it earlier, coming off a four, that is the loosest part of this entire racetrack. You
Yeah.
want to get loose at a point of this racetrack, anywhere but four. Four is asking for a death wish, and the 11 got loose and rear end slammed the pit road wall,
So if you remember,
which
there is a bump in
it's
when I turn
tough.
4 there.
Yeah, we saw it a couple seasons ago during the 2014 season. That was before all the that was before all the repaves and stuff like that was done. But um, yeah, there was a lot of wrecks coming off of four. I still remember. I think it was during practice that season. Rook he went over that bump, and I mean the whole front of the car, choose cone, the whole front of the car was
Oh,
pancaked.
that's like 2
As the
there.
81 and the 5 will have to go to the inside lane, or sorry, they'll have to go to the outside lane and return to the rear. Something we wanted to address here: you cannot make a pass on a lane until you cross the line. So there's going to be a lot of penalties being given out. And they're also telling everybody to let the car ahead of them go. At least let the front two rows go through the restart zone before everyone starts pushing. We saw that at Coda, and that was a huge problem. And I'm not going to lie, knowing these drivers, God knows what's about to happen. Green flag back in the air. It was actually a good restart.
Pretty good, yeah.
Here they go, off into turn one, 17 laps to go in stage two. Now 16. As Chase Clyde, the race leader.
Trying to hold everyone off. I'd say his biggest competitor right now is here. I mean, Levi. He hasn't really been up here much today, but when he has, he's shown strength. And Cameron Cosmo, I think, Brad's gonna save it behind, but as I was talking about, Cameron Cosmo, Levi Smars, I think his biggest enemies right now, at least second, third there. But he's putting on a pretty big gap between them coming down the backstretch here.
15 to go. Azzirola sneaks her way up into fifth place. Now getting challenged between the 11, the 17, and the 9 car, who has not really been the cleanest today. Oh, the 11 just
And there goes the
happened.
9.
Oh, man, we got a wreck.
We're gonna be seeing that a lot this year.
First race for Cam Caraway, by the way. And
And oh,
yeah, he's not really
serious.
been up there a lot. Yeah, not even in the Cup Series, which he did, by the way, get fired from his truck, or not truck. He got fired from his ride in the Cup Series from the 88 car, and he's in the 48 now. But first fire driver I've seen in a while.
Pretty bad rookie season, I'd say so far. I mean, 500. I think he wrecked coming out of turn number 4 in the final lap. Atlanta, I don't even know if he showed up or if he was a factor.
No,
And
he DNF from Atlanta.
and just Coda, everything
Horrible.
just horrible for him. I think he's in the back the whole race. He's not the road course kind of guy, but I tried to come to trial this weekend looking for a good finish, or at least the cup side of things, taking this truck race for a little bit of experience. Has a little wobble out of 4 there into the 5. He's gonna have a lot to learn if he wants to get ready for the cup race. And oh, 5 hard into the inside wall. I think he just lagged. Gonna
Bad lag for Jack. I mean, you hate that in your first start to potentially DNF because of lag, but I mean, I don't think it's a game issue. I think it's a whole worldwide Roblox issue, if I'm gonna be
yeah.
real.
I
They
probably wouldn't be lagging right now if
updated
it wasn't for
Studio.
OBS.
They updated Studio today, and it was pretty bad. So, it sucks when it's something that you can't control.
I'm looking.
As here comes Cameron
Yeah,
Cosmo, round number 2 with him and Chase Clyde. These are veterans. Oh, Levi and the rookie Strauss in the 98. Wow.
big slide out of 4 there. Trying to look back up at the lead though. Cameron Cosmo really trying to get there to the back bumper of that 19. Trying to get any time he can gain. They're going to go into 3 and 4. Cameron Cosmo sneaks a nose, going to back out of it. Puts the 19 up the track into the wall a bit. Behind her, almost 3 wide. That's Seth Ellis, Matthew Holmes, and Strauss. And then behind them, you have the 17 of Tord and the 7 of Azzy Willis door banging. And pretty hard racing all throughout the racetrack. Looking back up the lead, Cameron Cosmo going to try to do something again. To 3 and 4. Not going to get the corner he was hoping for. He's going to be right at the back bumper coming out of 4. And oh, there goes 81.
He's had a horrible night tonight, Seth Ellis. It's not really been his night. Again, nothing you can really do coming off a 4 there when you get tight and get into someone's quarter panel. I mean, that's like stubbing your toe. It just sucks. But we got a battle for the race lead. Chase Clyde and Cameron Cosmo. Here he comes back on his quarter panel. He sent it in on the 19.
I will say, if you're having a good night tonight, it's really good. If you're having a bad night tonight, it's really bad. That's the kind of thing. I think what's happening here with 34 and 19, I'd say they're both having really good nights. The 34 gets past the 19 on the back straightaway. He's going to take the race lead. Chase Clyde going to try to give him something, but down to turn 3 and 4. The 34 is going to arrow block that 19 a bit. 19 is going to have to back out the throttle. 98 gets to the back more than 19 now. And it looks like Cameron Cosmo's race to lose. Yeah, that's right. Single falling out through the field. Brad and NPC make contact.
Coming up 4 to go here in stage number 2. And yeah, that 34 truck has been fast tonight. Trying to sweep it by winning ARCA and trucks. Which, I mean, no, I mean, I guess you can say that you did that, but you really want to go for the big things. You want to go
Yeah,
for that Indy 500 and Coke 600.
looking back on the
Oh no.
and oh, there goes the 7. Hard into the inside wall with 3 to go on the stage. Caution's not going to come out. We're going to keep it green. It's going to be Cameron Cosmo followed by Chase Clyde and Strauss. Strauss in his first race. A lot of new rookies coming into the series this past weekend, trying to make a name for themselves, and nothing more prevalent than today.
And that D2 series is growing and growing and growing because that soon will be a division. That soon will be a main division.
And we got a veteran versus a rookie. Here he comes to the inside of Chase Clyde, and he's, I just realized what I said. Chase Clyde gonna give up the position. Now he's gonna be followed by Matthew Holmes, a white flag in stage number 2. We're gonna see if, I mean, I think first is already locked up. Here comes Chase Clyde to the bottom. I think he just shoved the 98. He's gonna get into the wall. Matthew Holmes still has room for 3rd. And Chase Clyde still has room for 2nd. Here they go. It's a 3 and 4. 19 is gonna get pushed up the track.
Up to, and it won't be enough.
All she
Cameron
wrote.
Cosmo will win stage 1.
One caution so far for each stage.
Yeah, caution's out.
And we're hearing toe linkage issue on the number
So
5 truck. Number 1.
number 1, yeah. Oh,
Pulled
that's
into the
tough.
garage. Their night's gonna be done, I
Well,
think.
that will be stage number 2.
I think we got tempers. think that 17's
Saying
met at
who?
the 75 there.
Oh, 1775.
I wonder what happened with them. I didn't see it because I think they're just so far behind.
Pit road's open here. We're gonna see if anybody tops off.
So
It's like Cam Caraway will stay out. Oh, they are wrecking on pit road, and I don't think SCRIA's gonna like that if they're hitting each other on pit road. That's something that they take action to. A little bit serious, a little bit more serious than on track incidents.
with all the pit crew members down there, you just can't afford them getting injured with these trucks coming around 70 miles an hour. 70 miles an hour is still what they do on the highways. I mean, 70 miles an hour is no joke getting hit by one of these things.
Oh, I'm sorry. So, Cam Caraway, Azzy Willis, Chase Clyde, Matthew Holmes, Seth Ellis. That is the top 5. Jack down in 6th, and 7th is Tord, and 8th is Strauss, and 9th is Cameron Cosmo. Down in 10th, Levi Smothers, and I think that's it.
Actually,
So we're coming to the
Caraway
cheese
down.
cone. Cam Caraway will pull down pit road.
And Clyde runs
And
over the cone.
Chase Clyde. Wow.
God, cones.
That sucks. No other better way to put it. That sucks. And here we go for the final stage in the North Carolina Education Lottery 250. Green flag is back in the air and a big start. Seth Ellis gets into the 7 and the 11 on the start, and they are wrecking in the back. Look at this. Oh my gosh.
Sorry that we couldn't get a good read on that because I was dealing with a little something there. But yeah, off the restart, just looked like calamities. They're still wrecking, I think. Yep, there they go. That's Strauss in the 98. Swing to the inside. Caution's gonna not come out. We're gonna keep it rolling here. And
Which they can merge from that.
Matthew Holmes is gonna be in the race
They
lead.
can.
Can.
Levi Smothers in second. We had news that the 75 of Levi Smothers could have jumped the restart, and if so, that will have to be a pass-through penalty. But he is in second, and I don't think he started anywhere near second, so that might be something to look out for. But we're gaining the clips, and we're gonna go off of there.
That was another big issue at Coda too, and I think it happened to that 75 truck. He got a restart violation, had to drop to the back on one of the restarts. But depending on what the outcome is from that call, he could not be racing for the lead right now. So we're gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah, Levi's somebody who what is something I can say on air? That's how bad he is at pacing. I mean, if you get mad at him on the track, just think you are probably one of 9 people who, or sorry, you're probably one of 9 out of the 10 who probably can pace better than Levi Smothers. So, and also restart for that matter. So, yeah, I think that's the best way of putting it.
Always finds himself in some kind of drama, no matter what it comes down to.
Even off the track sometimes. And I don't think that's a good resume, especially going up to the not the Coke 600, the Indy 500. Because You don't want to wreck a open wheel car, and you definitely don't want to drive like an idiot in an
Almost wrecked
open wheel
one
car. Excuse my
just
language,
yesterday.
but yeah, very. He got loose twice in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So, um, yeah, we're just gonna have to see how it goes.
Not a good
But again, yeah, we are getting clips and everything from that, so we'll have to bear with us. And if it does happen, then we'll see after the race, if anything, or we will see once the clips get sent to us. So 34, your
and
race leader, the 11, the 75, the 19 are up there. Sorry.
I am rewatching the clip now. The 75 past the 34 before even getting to the restart zone.
So
And
that, yeah, looking at it right now. So that will be a restart violation. So Levi Smithers will have to pull down pit road for a lap. And it is just a pass through. So it's not a stop and go. It is just a pass through. Um, oh
oh,
my goodness. Wow.
collide. Somebody not seeing that driver all day. Big mistake there.
Here comes 75.
And where is that coming from? And I didn't even know how he got back up here. Cameron Cosmo back to the race lead. Some dark magic, I guess.
Well, sorry. Delayed reaction. Yeah. I mean, it all came from the 75 pitting and then the 11 and the 19 getting into each other. So it's been a mix, and we got a car around. Great.
Amazing. Well, we're gonna try to show you on stream here what happened as we enter the restart zone. This angle from forward, you can see Levi goes way early, passes 3 cars before even making it to the finish line. Just not allowed when it comes to this kind of racing here and this late in a race. So, um, it had the service penalty. You can see him driving through 3 and 4 there. It's not good at all for that driver, and might honestly ruin his chances of winning this race because by the way it looks, he might go green for the rest of the thing.
We also have pit stops we got to look out too.
And I'm getting word towards having an issue. He just pulled it into the garage. That worst night getting even. It's horrible. It's horrible for Tord. He's just pulled it into the garage. He might
Yeah.
be done for the day.
I, and we said this earlier about the dude, Toxic Avenger, whoever joined earlier. That was his friend. And we said the curse. Gypsy Danger Avenger. I think he cursed towards car. So yeah, okay, no, we are actually getting word that there is a high potential chance that they are a cult like group in North Carolina, specifically in the Charlotte range, that potentially actually put sand in his gas tank and also drizzled some salt and wait, no. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. All right. No. So, okay. So his car is cursed. We are getting where his car is cursed. I don't gotta make a whole statement. Yeah, his car is cursed.
So that explains the whole night for Tord, basically. Just cursed, I guess. And he stands in the garage area out the truck. Just not a good night at all for this guy.
And Levi Smothers, we just saw him coming down into the garage center, giving up yet again.
Trying to find him right now. I think he's already left the racetrack or something. It's actually no, here
Well,
he
he's down there.
here he comes on the front stretch. He's backed into turn 2. I think he's trying to get into the garage at least. Something's broken on that truck,
I might
but
have blew a tire.
something's off with him tonight, I guess. He's
I think he blew a tire.
still on the
He might
wall.
have blown off 4, honestly.
And he just flipped down the front stretch. He does think he's doing it on purpose. Yep.
Oh,
And he's gonna park it in the
okay.
grass. And what is he doing?
I don't know. SCRIA might black flag him for this.
That was not a smart move at all. Almost got the 5, 11, 77 wrecked all in one go. I think he's just
Triple
mad with
takeout.
SCRIA over his decision. He's
No,
gonna,
they are. We are getting word. He is. Okay, SCRIA has parked Levi. Goes to your thing.
he's gonna
Actually, I don't
pull in
think
the
my thing.
garage. I'm getting a call from Alabama. This is fucking. Oh my
Hello, Alabama. Hello. No, yeah, we're not getting enough funding for this. So
God. Fans
yeah,
calling it just just horrible.
Rick and Jubal in the morning.
So I think we're gonna go find that fan's address if you ever want to see him, Troy, Alabama. Just take a trip down there. But
It's like listening to Tony Stewart talking about NASCAR.
if you ever want to beat that little fucker's ass whoever just called in, let me give everyone his phone number now too.
It's like, yeah, I don't like NASCAR anymore because it's just cars going around in circles. Tony, you won a championship. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. He's a
Oh, never
fucking
did
liar.
that.
No, I didn't. Oh, we got a wreck. Oh, Azzy Willis and Jack almost went around on the front stretch of the 5.
Oh,
Wow.
almost wrecked again.
Oh, pow.
Tight racing down the backstretch.
Look at the leaders. This 81 car caught up to the 38. Oh, I apologize.
Seth
Apologies, 5.
Ellis. It really has these kind of explosive runs, but when he does, he's a bit dangerous, I'd say.
He won twice, by the way, in IndyCar, and he's doing pretty good. So I'll give him that. I'll give him the credit.
Cup
So he's
Series.
chasing him down, though. Look at this, though.
It's kind of like watching like Ryan Preece go out and like run down Kyle Busch.
Yeah. 0.66, by the way, was the last time around. That's the car number he drives in IndyCar and in Cup. There is oh, never mind. He lost time.
Is that a sign? I don't
But
know.
maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. That might be a sign. There's gonna be a scene in Joker 2, by the way. There's gonna be at least one scene in Joker 2.
I'm looking at the 7798 door banging on the backstretch. Saw smoke flying off their trucks. And here comes Brad. It's Brad. Oh man, there goes the 77. Almost enough. Back at the lead.
Or for
Sorry. 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 And 77 getting into a Brad now. I think Brad's just. I don't know what Brad's doing, to be honest. He's ripping down the wall.
Yeah. Well, 20 to go here at Charlotte for the Geico 400. For the Geico 500.
Yeah, 3x3 down the
um,
backstretch.
Just a single foul around. There might be a problem with the 5 car. He is. Oh no, he's just merging. Okay.
Well, oh, there goes Brad in the wall with the 98, and they're crashing turn 4.
Caution.
And the caution will come out. Brad's just. Oh, it's
He's
Cody
not
Ware.
Cam Caraway, by the way.
Can't
He
care away.
is. It's Cam Caraway. Hold on. And the caution's out. Was that? And it's Cam. Fourth
Just,
caution of the night. 2 of them have been caused with the 9 truck.
just, just not the night, I guess. Just not it. Hold on, I'm pissed. Give me a minute, guys.
Speak your mind, Mendoza. Who the fuck are you calling now?
Bullshit. Let's call back the fan. God damn it.
You
Pussy.
should like, I don't know. You should like prank call a NASCAR racetrack or something. It's like,
Is your racetrack running?
is the car running? Parade's open.
Yeah, we get into some late night pranks here on the RRN channel. We're little jokesters, if you want to say.
So as we're under this caution,
You ever call
as
me
we're under this
again, I will beat
caution,
the fuck out of you. Okay?
uh,
You ever call this number again, I will beat the piss out of you. Okay? You get the fuck off the line. Okay?
coming to choose cone.
I had to deal with some. See, we get here at the choose cone 5 hits it.
Whoa. Yeah, the 5 will hit the cone. Did we tell him about the cone? Does he know about the cone?
I assume. Because someone hit it earlier. So I'm looking down.
I wanted to say it beforehand at least. Happy birthday, Tristan Mendoza. Before it's too late. What is the 5 doing? Okay. No, thank you or nothing.
Thank you. All right. I was humming happy birthday.
Huh?
I was humming happy birthday. So I was singing happy birthday
Oh.
to me. Happy
Oh.
birthday to me.
What? Ooh, nah. As Chase Clyde will take the lead with 15 laps to go here in the Here comes Cameron Cosmo on the inside. He's gonna try and get around the 19. They are 4 wide in the back.
Oh, there goes the 77.
Oh, this is something you'd see in a horror movie.
They're gonna try to hold it. Cameron Cosmo trying to run down Chase Clyde there. 98 falling behind. 98's. Oh no, the leaders.
Oh,
the leaders.
The leaders.
No. They're gonna hold it. They might go 3. They're gonna go 3 wide. 98's gonna back out of it side by side for the race lead. At a turn number 4.
Hey, keep in mind that 98 truck is a rookie. This is his first start. We've said that a couple times tonight, but just gotta put it in there one more time.
Showing out tonight, trying to take the race lead, trying to win the Charlotte race of the track series. I mean, even if it's the track series, the Charlotte wins. The Charlotte win. I mean, I'd be partying all night.
A win's a win.
Yeah, he's gonna maybe try to send a 3. He's gonna.
Oh no! Ooh.
Oh, save it,
save it, brother.
Save it. He's hangs on to it. Oh my goodness! Now he's gonna try to go for the lead.
Oh, the 19 on the outside with the 34 truck.
They're trying to bump draft past the 98. What am I seeing out here? Oh, big crash.
Oh, no.
He hangs onto it. Still green.
Strauss will take the lead. That was the first. I think that's the first time today he's led a lap.
He's gonna try to he's gonna try to lead the rest of this thing out to the end 4 wide behind. Ooh, save it, Seth Ellis, wheel hopping. There's still gonna be 4. There's still gonna be 4.
Oh man.
There's still 4.
They are still 4.
This has got to end.
Look at this.
Oh, there
and the
it goes.
77 drives them up in the wall. Oh
man,
it has to be 1.
There he goes. It's all gone away. Green's still going to be out. I was trying to look for the caution light there. And the 34 waiting in the wings of the 98 with 9 laps to go here. As I'm trying to, what the hell did I just see? Who was that? Someone's out on the
I think it's
racetrack.
a bird.
Oh, it's Brad. That's all it is.
In the back?
I saw him pull out, and I was like, "Who is that?" And it was a black truck, and it was just Brad. And caution's gonna come out.
What?
We're gonna try to find.
Joker 2's gonna have a scene.
I'm looking at the chat, and I guess the 9 truck tried to wreck the 81 of Seth. What did Seth Ells do? I think he was being pretty clean all night. And Cam
Here
Carey
it's
will
open.
get a warning from SCRIA officials.
All right. Well, nobody pits choose cone. And what is everybody doing? What is happening? What's the deal with everybody? I guess technical difficulties. I guess I have no clue. I mean, I think they were going like 130 down the front stretch. So we're gonna have to redo this choose cone again. The fucking board's gonna be messed up, but I don't care. You know who else is messed up in the head? Aaron Hernandez. Look where he is now.
And by the way, news came
Pace
out.
speed's 100. It's not 150.
News came out earlier that Rob Gronkowski, I guess he witnessed Aaron Hernandez. He would jerk off during the team meetings, apparently.
Oh, I didn't know that. Choose cone.
So, big news. Big news.
This is revolutionary news. I hope you realize this.
Yeah, I know. I didn't believe
This is not. This is not a fucking laughing matter. Okay,
Yeah, I'm
it's
sorry.
not a
I'm
laughing
sorry. I'm
matter. This is real life.
sorry. Wait. One thing. Is your refrigerator running?
Wait, hold on. Joker 2's gonna have a scene. Dude, bro, get away.
Pit boss. Pit boss. Here we go to the restart zone. Yeah, my game just froze.
People.
I
Coming to the
froze.
restart zone. Oh,
I can
probably
see.
gonna disconnect with 2 to go.
Alright, there we go. Alright, going into turn 1 and 2 of the
Oh.
racetrack. Oh,
whoa.
no.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh, don't wreck.
No. In the battle for the lead.
Strauss and Seth Ellis.
Look at this.
Anything but let off. Thanks, 5.
Clyde and Strauss going hard for the race lead up the racetrack. Cameron Cosmo trying to close in with Seth Ellis. And Seth Ellis gets loose off the corner. He's going to save it for the race lead, 19 and 98. 98's going to give him a shot. 19's going to hold the bottom. Where is the field? What happened?
You guys control the board.
Okay. 3 laps to go. I'm looking for the leaders here. Here they are. These are going to be your contenders for the race. I think Seth Ellis is out of this one. Out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go for Chase Clyde. He's got Cameron Cosmo waiting in behind him. And at this point, any wreck, I'd say, from the 9 back isn't going to prove much value to these guys up front. Here they racing all the way to the bottom of the track. Look at them go. 34 and 19. Oh, they're going to wash up. 19 into the wall. 34 trying to run them down. They get loose. White flag is waving. One more time around at Charlotte. A big battle for the race lead. Here comes the 34, just like earlier in the ARCA race. Side by side in the wall. They go into the wall. Here comes Strauss. It's going to be a 3-car battle for the race lead, 3-truck battle. Oh, they're wrecking hard behind. Out of the corner, Cameron Cosmo. Clyde. Cosmo's going to get it at the line. Oh, man, what a finish. What a finish. What a way to end it. Oh, man, hard crashing after the start finish. Oh, God. Cameron Cosmo is gonna win another one after the close ARCA finish earlier, now a close truck finish to go along with it. Now he's looking for that Raptor winning that Cup Series win. Oh, man, what a driver in that 34. Oh, God. Everyone pulled up pit road, but oh, man. What a finish. What a finish. I don't know if it's out of tempers or just congratulating the man, but look at Cameron Cosmo. We're gonna need to let him do his burnout. So he's just gonna start them now, even without Segrav. That's his team owner in the 77, burning down with him. He's gonna park in the grass. I actually don't think I have mod, so I can't do anything. You don't get any Segrav. There's Strauss parked up beside him. Strauss in his first race, I think he finished third there or second. It was a close one with Clyde. You can see them parked next to each other. I can't give you Segrav because I don't have mod. But look at that. Strauss ran the race of his life, couldn't get it there. Congratulates in the 34. He's going to drive it back to pit road. And I don't know if Seth Ellis is angry or what. We're going to go back to the replay, see what happened there. Because he's just everywhere. Nine's trying to get into, Nine's going to the garage. 34 burning it down here. Man, what a finish. What a way to end it. 12 o'clock. It is May 23rd. He's going to burn it down right on the logo. That's going to need a lot of paint to fix. As I'm trying to look in the chat, see what's going on. But there's your winner. Cameron Cosmo jumps off the truck, jumping in front of the crowd. Listen to them go crazy. And he's gonna take it right to the garage. Oh, we can get an interview. I'd get one with them. And he's gonna park it in victory lane. As trying to look who's in the game. Still got a decent amount of trucks in the game. They're kind of just flying into each other. I think Brad's still angry. Seth Ellis and Brad have had some beef for a while now.
That was a crazy finish.
What a finish to end this one. 77. Azzy Willis congratulating 34 there. And who is that? I have no clue who that is. Cameron Cosmo coming to park in victory lane. Just got to do it 2 more times. And then maybe an Indy 500. Who knows? So I'll get the photo. I don't think we can do an interview. All this just to choke in the Coke 600, man. It's crazy out here.
Yeah. Well, should we do our interview or not interview? Should we do our outro?
Yeah, let's do our outro.
And I'm a family guy. In the stream. Goodbye.